But I hope you guys are having a massive week, and going into the weekend, I wanted to throw out one more recipe for you guys, so I hope you guys enjoy this. Also, guys, I just want to take the opportunity to thank you guys for following and liking. You guys drive me, so I'm going to keep the content coming. So enough with the talk, sweet and sour pork. Let's go. So I've got some pork shoulder here. It's got a little bit of fat on it. Pork belly's good for this too. We want to dice this up into bite-sized pieces, guys. Looking good. Transfer all that into another bowl, and we are going to put in half a cup of soy sauce, followed by a tablespoon of garlic, and about a teaspoonful of black pepper. From here, we're gonna mix it up with our hands, cover it up with some Glad wrap, put it in your fridge and marinate for at least half an hour. While that's marinating, we're gonna make our sauce. We got half a cup of brown sugar, quarter of a cup of white wine vinegar, quarter of a cup of tomato sauce, quarter of a cup of soy sauce, and 1.5 cups of pineapple juice. I've done this one before, like just for those sweet and sour meatballs. We'll bring that up to temperature. We're gonna add our thickener in there, just a little bit of cornstarch and some water. It should come out like a maple syrup type texture. What's extra cool about this? No MSG at all. Right, after half an hour, or actually I had my pork in there for about an hour, we're gonna bring it out. We're gonna dunk that into some corn flour. Now the reason why I'm using corn flour other than flour is because I believe that corn flour makes it more crispy. All right, so the reason I marinate the meat this way is for 3 reasons. One, to penetrate the pork and give some extra layer of flavor. Also, so it adheres to the corn flour. And third and finally, because it actually makes the meat tender, makes the pork nice and tender. So do it in batches. Boom. So what we're going to do is we're going to not overcrowd the pan. We're going to cook it in 3. So do a third at a time. And to check that your pork is nice and cooked, and it's really important to make sure that pork is cooked, grab the biggest, thickest part and then check if that's cooked, because everything else will be. Repeat the process until all your pork is done. We're going to clean out the pan. We're going to add some onions and some capsicum. We're going to fry that off just so it's nice and tender, not too overcooked. Add your pork back to the wok or pan. Then we're going to add our sauce that we made earlier, and we're just going to sprinkle it, pour it all over. Stir it through. Last but not least, right at the end, you want to put some pineapple. Give that another stir. And we're ready to eat, man. Check this out. If you want, add some sesame seeds and a little bit of fresh coriander just for a garnish. Serve it with some steamed rice or fried rice, that egg fried rice I made earlier. Hope you guys enjoyed that recipe. If you did, follow, like. Kia ora.